Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look at XRP, seeing what's going on. To preface, Bitcoin's on the struggle bus right now. We've got war efforts in Israel and Iran. Trump is tweeting every so often and things are just getting all sorts of reset. So please understand that. We're going to kind of talk about some key levels here today and just kind of recognize best practice in situations like this. And we also got an FOMC meeting coming up here in the next couple of, next 4 or 5 hours. It's just not a good scenario here for us. Now, let's take a look at liquidation, kind of see where the incentive is here. Locally, there's a lot of longs here at 210 to 205 that could have a bad day soon. So please understand, there's a solid chance we see a little bit more of a leg down before the next leg up. That being said, though, from a macro perspective, 235 to 240 still remains at large with that significant amount of short liquidation there. All that, in summary, liquidation delta is bearish. Okay, that's the easy way to understand it. You don't want to try to take a long against that. It's generally best practice to avoid trading against the grain. Okay, all that as well, we can see 220 and 217 is the local areas of open interest. So that's kind of where we're at there in the overall summary. Now, the daily time frame, let's go ahead and take a look here on the daily for XRP and recognize that we are still in a broadening wedge type of pattern. We haven't broken free from that to the upside or downside. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not super definitive that we're going to go down, but for the most part, it's commonplace for the price action to work itself into a wedge and to work its way down here. That's just kind of the commonplace based on its origination from the upside. Okay, so just kind of throwing that out there. I'm not hating on your favorite coin here, just telling you that's kind of the standard. To complement that or to further that, 220 is that local area of point of control. We have so much volume there. We're going to probably see some resistance if we travel back into that range. And above the price too, we have moving averages all over the place. Okay, so that doesn't reinforce any type of consistency and or likelihood of breakout. We need to be closing above some of those levels in order to have legs to stand on for us to be able to break out or break down anytime soon. We're still below all moving averages in the 4-hour time frame. Local point of control is at 216, that's just above the price, and we can see multiple divergences here on the indicators and, of course, a stochastic MACD. So there's nothing here telling us you want to take a long. The only thing that could incentivize you is the fact that we have a ton of support between 205 and 210. There's a solid chance we maintain that area, pending Bitcoin doesn't run towards 100,000. Bitcoin stays in its current range, XRP will recover. But between now and then, it's just not a good coin to trade right now. So that's just kind of the brass tacks, the realism of the situation here. It's okay to pause, pump the brakes, and not trade. By the way, that's an okay thing to do. Some people will have this compulsion to want to have to trade all day, every day, and then they're never living truly if they don't have a trade open. The best traders are waiting for the right opportunity. We don't have those yet, okay? That's the easy way to understand it. Either way, I'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It's all available here for you. And then obviously, too, as well, join us over at Bitunix as well. Awesome exchange, no KYC or VPN required. Highly recommend checking them out. They have really good rewards and bonuses with us. All right, folks, have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself out there. Bye-bye.